There is an old tale whispered among desert travelers. It speaks of a man who wandered beneath the burning sun, always chasing the faint outline of the water shimmering on the horizon. He would run, sweat pouring from his brow, convinced that if he just pushed a little further, the oasis would be his. Yet every time he arrived, there was nothing, only dry sand stretching endlessly. What he had seen was not water, but a mirage, and so he chased, again and again and again, until one day, exhausted and broken, he collapsed upon the very sand he had been cursing. Only then, lying still, did he notice a small pool of water beside him, not far, not hidden, but right there where he had been standing all along. This story is more than legend. It is the mirror of our own lives. For how often do we chase shadows, mistaking them for the substance of happiness? We say to ourselves, if I earn more, I'll be happy. If I buy that house, I'll finally rest. If I gain recognition, then I'll be enough. Yet the moment we achieve one dream, the horizon shifts. A new desire appears. We run again, thirstier than before. It is the endless pursuit of more. And in that chase, we often forget the simple truth. What we already have may be enough. Let us pause tonight and reflect. Do you remember the joy you felt when you got the very thing you now take for granted? The job you prayed for, the relationship you once thought was a miracle, the health you used to wish for when you were sick. At some point, these were not small things. They were your biggest dreams. And yet, now your eyes are fixed on the next horizon, chasing the next mirage. Why is this so? Because the human mind is wired to chase. It craves novelty, progress, reward. But left unchecked, this craving becomes an endless cycle of dissatisfaction. We live not in joy, but in the illusion of joy, always one step away, always out there, never here. The great philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." But here lies the question, how do we know what is enough? Think of this. A man sits by a river. He dips his hands into the water and drinks. His thirst is quenched. But instead of gratitude, he panics, thinking, what if I run out? What if tomorrow I need more? So he builds dams, collects barrels, carries heavy jars back to his hut. But in doing so, he spends all his energy in fear of lack, while the river continues to flow endlessly beside him. This is us. Life gives, yet we hoard. Life flows, yet we cling. And in our grasping, we lose the very thing we sought, peace. Consider this. Do you truly need more money? Or do you need to appreciate what money cannot buy? Do you truly need more recognition? Or do you need to recognize yourself? Do you truly need more possessions? Or do you need more presence? The shadow chase is seductive because it keeps us moving. But movement without meaning is exhaustion, not growth. Imagine running on a treadmill. It looks like progress, but you end up in the same place. That is what chasing shadows feels like. Let me share a modern example. A young woman I once spoke with had achieved everything by society's standards. A high-paying job, a luxury apartment, travels across the world. Yet every time she accomplished a goal, her happiness lasted only days before fading. She confessed to me, "I feel like I'm climbing a ladder that never ends, and I don't even know if it's leaning on the right wall." Her words reveal the tragedy of chasing shadows. You climb endlessly, but you never arrive. Now, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what shadow have you been chasing? A number in your bank account? A perfect body? Endless approval? And ask, has it ever been enough? Or do you always need just a little more? Albert Einstein once wrote, "Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted." Happiness cannot be weighed in numbers, measured in possessions, or earned by applause. Happiness is not a destination, it is a companion along the journey. Here is the secret most people miss. You don't have to chase happiness. You have to stop running long enough to notice it is already here. Tonight, I want you to try something simple. Before you close your eyes, whisper 3 things you are grateful for. Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. It could be your breath, your bed, your family, or even the peace of this very moment. Gratitude is the water in the desert. It turns the mirage into reality. And tomorrow, when the urge to chase more whispers in your ear, pause and ask, do I truly need this? Or am I running toward a shadow? If it is a shadow, let it go. If it is real, pursue it with joy, not desperation. Here's the paradox. The moment you stop chasing, life starts giving. The moment you stop needing more, what you have becomes enough. And when what you have is enough, your soul rests. Let me leave you with this image. Imagine sitting beneath a tree, shade cooling your skin, fruit within reach, birds singing above. Around you, others rush madly across the field, sweating, stumbling, shouting about finding the perfect tree. But you sit, you smile, you taste the fruit, you listen to the song. Who is truly rich? So here is your call to action. Stop running from your life as it is. Look around and see the blessings already here. Use ambition as a tool, not a trap. Chase dreams, yes, but not shadows. Create goals, yes, but do not let them blind you to today. Remember this, you can spend your whole life chasing what you think will make you happy, or you can wake up and realize you are already standing at the oasis. The mirage disappears when you stop running. The shadows vanish when you stand still. And in that stillness, happiness finally finds you. So tonight, let your heart rest. You do not need more to be whole. You are enough. This moment is enough. Life, right here, is enough. Breathe deeply, my friend. Sleep in peace. And tomorrow, live not as a chaser of shadows, but as a keeper of light.